everyone, welcome or welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to do an update on how many books are on my physical TBR. So I filmed this back at, well, not this video, I filmed the first iteration of this back at the beginning of the year, and we had just under 100 books. I don't know why in the video I didn't say an exact number, but I've gone back and watched it and it was just under 100 in that first video. So what we're going to do today, we're going to go back through every single book on my physical TBR, and then I will count them at the end and we'll see if I've made any progress, because I've been trying my best not to buy too many books this year. I've definitely bought some, but I'm trying, if I buy them, I'm trying to read them rather than just let them sit on my shelves. So we're going to start with the books in the book room, because I have piles on the floor, which is not a good sign. And then we're going to move to the other room where I have my TBR cart and go through all the ones on there. So without further ado, let's see how many books are on my physical TBR. Okay, I'm now on the floor, and the first two stacks of books are books that if I haven't read them by the end of this year, they're getting on hold. So there is a bit of time pressure on these ones, because I've owned them for too long. Hamnet by Maggie O'Farrell. Yeah, I've started this, found it a bit boring, so stopped. I will give it another go, but if I DNF again, it's going. The Bride Test, again, I've started it, I'm not loving it, but I'm going to push on a little bit longer. I'm not going to go into what all these books are about, by the way, or else we would be here all day. I am just going to like name and move on. Michael Rosen's Book of Play. I don't know why I stopped reading this, because I was actually finding it quite interesting. I think I just put it down and then for some reason didn't pick it back up. So I need to finish that. Champion by Marie Lu. Guess what? I've started this. I'm not liking it. Invisible Man by Ralph Ellis. I read part of this in university but never finished it, and I would like to finish it. Fangirl by Rainbow Rowell. I've owned this a long time. I don't know if it's necessarily for me anymore, but I'll give it a go. You'd Be Home Now by Kathleen Glasgow. Am I ever going to read this? Probably not. I think it's going to be too sad. The Notebook by Nicholas Sparks. Crazy Rich Asians by Kevin Kwan. Dear John by Nicholas Sparks. Talk Bookish to Me by Kate Bromley. The Heart Principle by Helen Huang. Aristotle and Dante Dive into the Waters of the World. I haven't finished the first one yet. We'll get to that one soon. I don't actually know where that is. But yeah, I haven't even finished the first one of this yet, but I already bought the second one because I am a fool. The Colorado Kid by Stephen King. The #1 Ladies Detective Agency by Alexander McCall Smith. Scenes of a Clerical Life by George Eliot. The Illustrated Man by Ray Bradbury. The Dark Half by Stephen King. Honey and Issues Guide to Fake Dating. To All the Boys I've Loved Before by Jenny Han. And You Made a Fool of Death with Your Beauty. The Penelopead by Margaret Atwood. A Country Village Christmas by Suzanne Snow. 20s Girl by Sophie Kinsella. I have started this. I don't think it's for me, but I'll give it one more go. Oh, here we go. Aristotle and Dante Discover the Secrets of the Universe by Benjamin A. Sens. Again, not loving it. The Devil Wears Prada by... I need to stop saying who they're all by, because I physically don't have time for this. The Devil Wears Prada, one of my favourite films, not loving the book. The Gilded Ones, this looks beautiful. I don't know why I haven't read this yet. It looks like an absolutely gorgeous book. The Lord of the Rings, The Return of the King. Shielded. The Forest of Souls. Fire with Fire. Songbirds. Turtles All the Way Down. The City of Mist. Oh, I'm struggling to reach. Let me drag them closer. My Dark Vanessa. Wool. And then Shift and Dust, which are in the Wool trilogy. So they're all the books that, these are like my time-bound TBR. If I've not read these by the end of the year, they are getting on hold, they are being donated to the charity shop, and it's my own fault for not reading them because I've owned them for far too long. So that is the first set of books. I'm just going to put these away, and then we'll move over to the other stack at the other side of the room, and then we'll go to the TBR cart in the other room. Luckily this is a smaller stack because the background also isn't great and the line's not good, but there's not many books over here. We've got Never Fade, In the Afterlight and The Darkest Legacy. These are all part of a series. I've read the first one, so I'll get to these at some point. The Fire Queen and the 100th Queen is a part of a series. To be honest, I don't think I will ever read these. It's probably best I just donate them now. And then Twilight, New Moon and Breaking Dawn. I know that's not obviously the complete series, they're just the ones they had in the charity shop. So yeah, that's just the little stack I've got over here, because the stacks over there were too big and I don't want them to fall over. So let's make our way to the TBR. I also forgot actually, I typically don't keep any unread books on my shelves, but I do have a couple because I display them. So let me spin up here. We've got the Once Upon a Broken Heart trilogy. I really do want to read those, but not until I've read Caraval. So I've got them up there to display because they're so gorgeous. But yeah, that's another 3 books that I haven't read. So we're now here with the TBR card that you can't see. So first of all, we've got the books, the physical books that are on my August TBR. So The Mysterious Affair at Styles, Reckless by Lauren Roberts, Before We Were Strangers, The Summer of Broken Rules, Open Water, Funny Story, Cat's Cradle, and The Essex Serpent. So they're just separate at the minute because they are my current TBR, the books I am trying to focus on at the moment, and I'm not doing a very good job because I haven't started any of them. So I don't know how to do this. Do I just get every book off and then put them back on? Quite frankly, I don't know what to do. So let's move you back a bit so you can actually see the cart. So we've got Days of Blood and Starlight, and somewhere else on here, Dreams of God and Monsters. These are in the Daughter of Smoke and Bone trilogy. I didn't love the first book, so I am procrastinating reading those 2. The Inheritance Games. I don't know why I haven't read that because I'm excited about it. The Lord of the Rings, The Two Towers. Anxious People by Frederick Bachman. Afterlove. Small Pleasures. The Bright and the Pale, is that what it's called? Yeah, The Bright and the Pale. And then finally on this top section, Wild Love and The Prisoner's Throne. Oh, so many books, guys. And then we've got The Poppy War, These Hollow Vows, Guild. The problem with so many of these is that they're in series, and I don't want to start a new series right now. This Savage Song. Oh my god, I can't get them back on. Rule of Wolves. I do have the gold one somewhere. Where's that? I don't know. I do have the second one of that as well. Red Queen. These Violent Delights. And then, I can't get it off. This big cassette. Oh, there we go. Swordcatcher by Cassandra Clare. Just look at the size of it. Seriously. And then on the bottom we've got The Fake Mate. Love Theoretically. Love Unwritten. Oh. Not in Love. What's this called? 6 Times We Almost Kissed and One We Did. They Wish They Were Us. I think that's like a YA thriller. I don't really know. Tomorrow and Tomorrow and Tomorrow. Catch-22. Call Me By Your Name. Oh, The Final Gambit. I don't own the second one, but I own the first and the third in the series, which makes sense. Foul is Fair. Until I Met You. Yeah, that's what it's called. Paper Towns. And How to Stop Time. So, I don't know where the second one, the one that goes with the Rule of Wolves, I don't know where that is. But I'm now going to go around and count all the books that I've just read out, and I'm just going to have a quick walk around my house to see if there's any I've missed, because I might have just left some books laying around somewhere. We never know. So I'm just going to do a quick walk round, count all these, and then we will come back with the final number. So last year, should we just call it 100 at the beginning of the year, because I didn't say the number in the video. I'm pretty sure it's 90 something, so we'll just say we started with 100, and let's see if we are now below 100. The final count is in. Ugh. 88. I still have 88 stupid books. Oh, stupid physical TBR. How have I still got 88? That means I've only read like 12. Oh god. I must be reading too much on my Kindle. I think that's the problem, because what do you mean I've still got 88 and it's August? I had 100 in January. Oh. Oh god. Well, at least my Kindle subscription, my Kindle Unlimited subscription, sorry, runs out this month. So I'm just going to have to not renew it and just stop reading KU for a bit and actually read some of these books that I own. Oh dear. Okay, well that's that. 88 books on the physical TBR. Let's see how many we can read by the end of the year. Subscribe so you don't miss me attempting to read all of these books. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up down below, and I will see you in my next one. Bye!